artistry with every stroke of fire and every touch of grain. He brings to life the heartbeats of a land that's free and plain. Welcome to the CFGU, where the spirit's always true. With a stream in sculptor's hands, he'll show the soul of you. Indiana skies above, a craftsman's light inside. Join the journey, feel the pride in the CFGU.
Pick one, two.
In the glow of his creations, the old ways blend anew, bringing folks together with a skill that's tried and true. His dogs stand as guardians to every crafted piece. In the hearth and heartland, their love will never cease. There's a rhythm in the timber, a song in every tree. Country Guy USA carves out our legacy. He tells the tales of yesterday and dreams of days to come. In the flicker
Mic
of
check,
his
1 2 1 2.
our hearts are overcome. Welcome to the
What up, buddy?
CFGU, where the spirit's always true. With a stream in sculptor's hands, he'll show the soul to you. Indiana skies above, a craftsman's light inside. Join the journey, feel the pride in the CFGU
Gotcha, buddy. Not a problem. Tonight's woodworking anyway, so won't be gaming. Won't be gaming till probably Sunday, so since that's our gaming day. How's your Friday been treating you? I know I'm a little bit late on the stream today. I had a late day at work, so that's my excuse for being late today. Is just a longer work day. I'm sorry, bro. I hope you feel better. Make sure you get yourself plenty of rest, bro. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta switch it over here for you guys. I'm sorry you don't feel good, bro. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Yeah, this is the last area on it. What was I gonna do on my phone? I forget what I was gonna do. It's taken a long time, but it is big. But it is big. LOL. I mean, I might have heard that before. I tell you one thing, it was a long day. I took a shot when I got home and I relaxed for a minute. It was a stressful day at work today. All because my work does not want to shut down so it can do proper maintenance on certain systems. So when it gets hot and stuff like it is, it screws up the paint department. What do I have to do on this or in my job? I work in the weld department, so I get to deal with all the BS that happens. If stuff happens in the paint department, it affects my job because I can't run in the weld department if paint's not working. So you know, well, paint's got to run for weld to work. I just basically I assemble everything. I put together. I check quality. We put parts on jig. We assemble it all together and everything. It's already hitting. It started today. I don't think it's too bad today. It's about 82 degrees right now, but it feels like 86. It says. Tomorrow is when it officially hits 90s. It's supposed to be 92 tomorrow and 94 Sunday. So we do have that. And the heat wave, we're like all next week, we are going to be in the 90s. You know? If you don't have proper control of the humidity in a paint area, it's hard for the paint to stick. You know, you got to have the proper temperature set up. So unfortunately, my work does not want to take the. Do you have two mics for your PC? I do, yes. I got this one, which is the Rode mic that I used to use whenever I was doing IRL last year in Atlanta, which I had upgraded that one. And then I have this mic right here, which is our Audio Technica AT 2020, which right now you can't hear anything on because it's not set on. So right now I only have one set up to be using. I only have one audio source on it. Why? Do you hear two mics? My job this week decided they were going to increase the amount of overtime that they put on us. So, oh yeah, well, I typically use this when I'm woodworking because it's a whole lot easier for me to be able to talk to you guys than me constantly going over here and having to have that mic, because that mic I have to be really close to due to it being a condenser mic instead of a dynamic mic. So that's the downside to that type of mic, you know. It's just that. So so I have the actual. I can't really show you guys because but the transmitter. That's the transmitter that you guys hear me talk through. It plugs into the Go XLR, and so you guys can be able to hear me through the 3.5 millimeter audio jack that's in it. Now, if I can ever get it where I can upgrade the Go XLR to a Rode setup mixer, the Rode Rodecaster actually has a built-in actual Bluetooth transmitter or headphone. Has a Bluetooth transmitter on it, so I could be able to do it that way once I can be able to upgrade to that, but that's not a priority, obviously. There we go. Oh yeah, I gotta soak the sponge real quick. I forget to do that. Nice thing is, it's a sponge, so I don't even have to soak the whole thing. It just starts soaking in. And just put that back there. Pop this back closed. At least that container still has use. Hi, Bubba boy. Hi, old man. I love you. My good boy. My old man. I love you. All right, there we go. Soaking what? The sponge. So the sponge, this piece right here is what I clean the tip off with. Star Wars, here I come. What are you talking about? Star Wars. What are you talking about, buddy? Oh, did you? Nice. All right. There we go. Got our post up that we are woodworking. I was like, I probably should. Which Battlefront? Because there is more than one Battlefront. Battlefront 2? Nice. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, what up, Turtle? Let's switch up the audio. How you doing, Miss Turtle? Seems this tip might be starting to wear out. Still working though. You been watching any animes lately, BD? There we go. There we go. Probably should have soaked that a little bit more. You're still watching that? They haven't put out the new season yet. Final season isn't out yet. I was watching. You might check. I don't know if you've watched it. Mashal. It's a pretty cool, pretty awesome anime. I just started watching this last week. I started watching. What was it called? It had a long name to it. What was that one called? The beginning after the end. It's on Crunchyroll. Pretty nice. Pretty cool anime. Right now, I'm kind of waiting on some movies to actually buy till they actually get like a discount, you know? So that's what I'm waiting on that area. If anyone wants to chill out on Discord, I will be in my Discord. I do also want to put a reminder out. Tomorrow's stream will not be starting till the afternoon. Depending on when I get out, it could be between 4 to 5 o'clock. If it's a day like today, it'll be about 5 o'clock. I didn't get a moment to actually relax even for a moment until about 4:30 today. I wanted to watch a little anime before the stream. Unwind from work for a minute before and spend some time with the pups since I had a long day at work. Since I was gone for about 11 hours from the pups, I had to spend a little time with them before the stream, you know. Those long days, you gotta spend time with the pups a little bit. I spent time smothering Courtney and Scout before when I got home. Smothered them with love. I got some really cool animes on Crunchyroll. You ever watch any animes on Crunchyroll there, BD? What up, buddy?
How's it going?
Not much, buddy. You ever use Crunchyroll?
I used to. I don't have a Woodwork account anymore.
You don't have one anymore?
Mm-hmm.
You should, if you're looking for an anime to check out, I would check out Mashal. It's a pretty good anime. They got 2 seasons, I think, on 1 or 2 seasons on Netflix. Have you watched that My Hero Academia's Vigilante? I don't know if that's on Netflix. I know it was on Crunchyroll. I think it was on Netflix. I think that's where I've seen it. Because that's what you were saying was My Hero Academia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm like super sick.
No, you're good, buddy. I got this thing so hot, it's we're starting to get little flames going on here.
I see that.
I love it. Don't worry, I got water around, chat. I also got this sponge, so if I need to, I got a sponge. Tip's starting to wear, so I had to turn up the temp a little bit. You ever watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventures?
No, I heard about it though.
It's a really good. It's a long though. There's like 158 episodes on that. There's I think there's 8 seasons of it, and it will take you a long time to get through it because each episode's about 50 minutes long.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot that it goes through like I think like 700 years in throughout the seasons. Like it's an ancestral thing. It goes through decades or through centuries. So, but it's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
What was your first anime that you remember watching ever in your life?
Probably my first one was probably Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Yeah, Pokemon, and then Avatar or Dragon Ball Z.
I think my first anime was probably Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe. I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Than a Pokemon. I was never a Pokemon person though.
Yeah.
It's the most tremendous new musical experience you can have.
Don't hate me, Chad, just because I don't like, because I wasn't a fan. I'm just saying, don't be hating on me because I wasn't a fan. All right. Pokemon's nice. It just wasn't for me.
I drank one of those big Stanleys of water, and now this is like my second glass of water after that.
Huh?
I drank one of those big Stanleys of water, and now I'm drinking like this is my second glass of water I'm drinking right now.
Yeah, I got my water in a Ozark Trails container. It's nice and icy cold. Because that thing stays. It's supposed to stay cold up to like 34 hours.
Five. The fuck is that?
What?
No, I was reading this thing. It said to play as a enforcer for 5 minutes, and I don't even know what a freaking enforcer is.
Oh, gotcha.
And now it's available for
He
everyone.
doesn't tell me.
I like the life that this nib wire actually creates a lot more like a lifelike look with the lines that I put into it with the trees.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see a little bit on the camera. Looks good.
Yeah. I can zoom it in a little bit. Would help if I actually turned on the light. Oh, not much.
Nah, it doesn't change a whole lot.
No, not really. I thought it would, but tell you what, doing the designing on the T-Rex is a pain in the butt because there's so much detail to put on a T-Rex.
Yeah.
It is not easy. Again, the talons. Like, I'm still uncertain on the talons. Because even though it's my iteration of the T-Rex, it is still nerve-wracking to do a design that has such a big following, like Jurassic Park does.
Yeah.
Of course, no matter what you do, you're always gonna have someone that might hate it anyways. I mean, shoot, I did that Demon Slayer one, and no one's wanted that one. It doesn't seem like anyone likes that one. I thought somebody would love that one. I love it. Which is the biggest thing that matters. Are you having fun with your shark there, girl? She's literally going after after. You can see her. She's going after the pins. She's not going after the head. She's going after the area that is the most fragile right now. You like to go for the fragile areas, don't you? You go for the kill. I feel like you'd be a good hunting dog. You goofball.
I guess I have to freaking play with a controller.
Why?
I was trying to do mouse and keyboard, but it was like messing up.
Yeah, there's some games that are better off playing on controller than it is on keyboard. I mean, shoot, if I play battle royales or shooters, I use keyboard. If I play games like Assassin's Creed, I use a controller.
Yeah.
If I could ever actually get the system, if I could ever get the aim assist to work like everybody else does, I'd probably use it. I'd probably be able to kill everybody, but I can't get that thing to work worth a darn on the PC side of things.
Yeah. They banned that Cronus is in or whatever.
Huh?
Games. that Chronos in. That's what a lot of people are using to
Oh, I know.
help their aim and stuff.
Yeah, people are using a lot of cheats and stuff. I mean, but people have used Cronus for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
there used to be a lot. There was one creator back over on the Facebook days. I don't think he even streams anymore. He was played. Was it Mile High? I think it was, or someone else. I'm not sure. But used the Cronus. A lot of people did. It's easier to use something like that that gives you an extra edge.
Yeah.
And it's just to play legit. I like using keyboard though, because it has its advantage, especially when it comes to sniping. It is way better to snipe on a keyboard than it is to do it on a controller. Because aim assist only works for medium to short range. Once you get into long range, you got no aim assist. It's all about how fast you can react to whenever you see someone.
Yeah.
And how good your aim is. Good job, baby. I saw that big old smile on your face. I love you. I love you, old man. You want a treat? You guys have been good. You guys have been good the past couple of days. I'm proud of you guys for behaving so well. Give them a little treat real quick, chat. You want a treat? Oh, that one's broken. Daddy will grab a different one. Back up. Back up. Here you go. Good boy. Here you go, girl. You're like, I don't care. I just want this treat, Dad. I put the blanket over her.
Victory. I never knew you could fly that shit. Or fly through that shit.
Fly through what?
A Star Destroyer.
Oh. Well, now you do. And no one's at the battle. G.I. Joe.
wife's getting her hair did for the first time in I don't know how long.
There we go. Hey, don't be trying to take your sister's treat there, goofball. I am watching you on that stuff, Scatty boy.
What treats did you give him?
Milk bones. I got some of those milk bone flavored treats. It has like 5. It says it has 5 different flavors. It's like a big 60-ounce box of it. So it's a large box. It says so. It's got a lot of treats in it, which is good because it'll last a while. I mean, Courtney cost me enough money on toys alone, so if I can find a spot where I can save a little money and get treats that'll last a while.
Yeah. So that's it.
I'm not looking right now, BD, to add any more mods, but when we get to a point, if we ever get to a point where we need more mods, would you like to be a mod?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. I'll keep you in mind if once we get to a point where I need to add more mods, because right now I got about 7 mods right now. But I'll keep you in mind for whenever I need to add more mods in.
Yeah, for sure.
I've thought about asking you, but with not really needing to add any right now, I haven't really made it a precedent.
Yeah, I'm still watching My Hero Academia. I'll get to freaking.
What season are you on?
I think I just started season 2.
Is this your first time watching it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I watched it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I watched I think the first 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah, there's I think after season 2, I think it is, or it might be season 2 or season 3. There's a movie. There's 2 movies they have between 2 different seasons. I would definitely check it out, because I think at least one of them is on Netflix. So when you search it on Netflix, let me see, what is it? Have you watched the movies that have came along with it?
No, not yet.
My Hero Academia.
I saw there was like 2 or 3 movies on Netflix.
Yeah, there's 2 movies. They have a newest one which doesn't really go along with the direct story of the way the goes. The show is. But they got Heroes Rising, and 2 Heroes. They have 2 different ones, and the other one I was talking to you about before is called Mashle, Mashe or Mashle. It's Magic and Muscles. That's another good one that I would suggest if you once you're done with those. I was also big on growing up with Inuyasha.
Oh yeah. I watched that and a lot of Bleach.
I never got into Bleach. I tried watching Naruto, but I don't know why, because Naruto is good, but at the same time I kind of got bored for some reason. I don't remember why.
It's really long. I want to watch
So is
One Piece too.
Was it
One Piece?
One Piece? I've watched the Netflix show of it. I have not watched I've seen bits of the anime, but I've never watched the actual anime. But that's another one I need to go back and watch. You know?
Yeah.
You want your toy? Here you go. Here you go. Have fun with your toy. You've got my leg. You're grabbing its butt.
The bootay.
She's really biting on its butt. I can't even wear. I can't. I love seeing your smile, baby. I love seeing your smile. I love seeing your smile. That got her riled up a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you like me playing with your sister? I would play with you, but you don't play. I would play with you, but you don't play, and I've tried. It's like, well, I want to play, Dad. It's like, you don't play. He's like, look at me. He's like, why don't you play with me, Dad? I want to play.
We've tried this.
Yeah, because the toy she's playing with right now is the one I got for him. And he'd never played with it, so Courtney plays with it instead.
Didn't see that motherfucker.
And we got fire. Oh, for a minute there. Don't worry, Chad. It's under control. Even though I probably should have a fire extinguisher. I probably should buy it. Probably should have bought a fire extinguisher a long time ago. But it's all right. I got a sponge right there. That's my fire extinguisher. So I'm sure my apartment complex would not agree that that is enough. But that's alright, I only got 3.5 more months of dealing with that.
Jeez. I got him super weak, guys.
I got a message from my the manager of my apartment complex yesterday. That she's gonna be gone all next week on vacation, which is all well and good. But one of the things I found ironic or a bit odd was she put for it like if your AC goes out, it's not considered an emergency unless it's above 90 degrees. That's like if it's above 80 degrees, you need to be coming out and dealing with it because 80 degrees is going to end up frying your apartment in a day or two, within a day actually. You know.
You can look up what your state law is because we had to do that whenever we got our air conditioner taken out by the tornado.
Yeah.
And because the insurance was saying, oh, like you could stay in your house, but then it was like against the what's it called?
House and safety or someone.
Yeah. Freaking
safety ordinance.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it. I only got to deal with it another like I said, another 3.5 months.
Yeah.
If it goes out anyways, I'll bug them about it till it gets done anyways. They're already overcharging us enough.
Yeah.
If they're gonna give me a hassle, then yeah.
Man.
Are you playful? Ba 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 ba. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Oh oh oh. Oh. Ba ba ba. 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 Like I'm gonna sit. Oh, you're on your back feet? Good girl. Get it. Get it. I love my baby girl. I love you, baby girl. There we go.
I'm getting lit the fuck up, guys.
Well, why are you getting lit up? You're supposed to shoot them, not get lit up by them. Ah. Surprised you're not playing PUBG.
I was earlier.
Oh, gotcha. How's everybody in chat doing? You guys got so quiet. I could practically hear the crickets already going. Everybody just relaxed. Happy Friday, by the way, everyone, even though it's only Friday part 1 for me, essentially. Thank God it's the last week of work before shutdown. Or second to last week before shutdown. I got a little bit of wood, burnt wood on there. I think it's a little funny whenever sometimes, like, after I clean off the tip, like the wood will squeal a little bit.
Oh yeah.
You just hear a high pitch. It's almost like it's screaming, "Oh, I'm on fire!" Wish I had a circular saw because my apartment complex had to cut down some trees, which would have been some good wood to cut up a little bit.
Yeah, you were talking about the cutting the branches that were hanging down or something.
Oh no, that was there was some branch. A lot of the trees here. My apartment complex. They used to like every year, like they would dig out the bushes that they have in front of each building, in front of each walkway to the building, and put new ones and stuff, so that you would have fresh every stuff there and everything. I have to go to work. Have a good stream. I appreciate it, Turtle. Have a great night at work, Turtle. But this year they have not done really any landscaping. Like one of the bushes that's in front of my building has a weed that is really growing through it. That is taller than that little bush or whatever it's supposed to be is. Like it's taller than that plant. The weed is taller than it.
That's crazy.
It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's just a cosmetic thing. But it's still not very good maintenance. It doesn't look good.
Yeah. It's like you want it to look nice to freaking come
Yeah,
home.
especially when you're charging more than most complexes in this town. Like they're higher than the apartment complex near me, so I mean that's crazy. Well, luckily my lease is almost up, so I won't have to complain about it much longer. Of course, I probably should stop complaining about it because no people probably don't want to hear me complain about my apartment.
I see Courtney back there.
Oh, you see Scout.
Oh yeah. Let's go. There she is.
Hey, don't be tearing up that tail. Are you kidding me? Bro, she's already torn up the back end. Look at that thing.
Oh jeez.
Look at that, chat. Like she's already tearing it up. This is what I mean by she cost me a lot of money, Chad. I've had that thing for less than a week. I bought that last weekend. That's a level 9 on the tough scale, on the toughies scale.
What does it go to?
10. That's a 9 out of 10 on the tough scale.
Yeah.
And she's already tearing it up. Yet somehow, this plushie toy is outliving her. Outliving this. This is what I got for Scout. There is not a single tear on this thing. Somehow. And this is like super soft. Why don't you play with this? Let's give the shark a little bit of a break. You play with this. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, bah, 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 bah. You play with that for a little bit. You're tearing. I don't need you tearing up all the toys. That's the last toy I'm buying for a while until you get done with that one. Okay? I know you may not like that. But Daddy's not made of money. If I was, we would be living in a house, not an apartment, girl. And be out in the country where you could actually enjoy running around. Man, I wish I
had
did.
a house with a bunch of land and stuff, and then my dogs really liked it whenever we lived with them.
Yeah, I grew up with my grandparents. They had a lot of land. They owned like 88 acres when I was a kid. In middle of nowhere's town. Most of which they leased out to their neighbor for their cattle. They used a couple acres for like they had some geese. They had some emus, which are really aggressive, really mean creatures. For those that don't know anything about emus, they do not care whether you've raised them from birth, from when they're babies. They will peck your eyes out. They are mean. They are angry birds. Like if you ever watched the movie Angry Birds, those things are angrier than those things. I am not kidding. Those things are angry. I mean, to tell you how angry they are when my grandparents sold them because they were moving out of Kentucky, where they had them, to be out in California before my grandfather passed away. And my grandfather was using a cane at that time. They were guiding him into the trailer to the person that they sold them to, and one of them that my grandparents raised from a baby. So he basically said, "Screw you," and basically stepped right over my grandfather and put him on the ground and walked over him.
Yeah.
That's how angry they are. They don't care if you've raised them from birth, taking care of them. They're just like, screw you. Are you serious? No. We're taking that away for right now. You will get that back tomorrow.
Reload.
Huh?
I'll tell my guy to fucking reload.
Oh.
I'm dead.
Well, you're not supposed to do that. I'm just saying. I mean, I know that's probably pretty evident, but I just thought I would say that. Daddy, there's nothing there, you goofball. Hi, baby girl. I know you want your toy back, but I'm not giving it back to you tonight. I don't need you destroying that thing. You got your blue, buddy. Oh, there you go. Okay. We went back to playing with it. Yeah, it has a squeaker in it, goofball. I look back, she's just like, it's got a squeaker, Dad! She would never mess with anything with squeakers, so that's different that she actually smiles. She's like, it's got a squeaker? Yeah. I got all sorts of little bit of like burnt wood now on my desk. I'm gonna have to get the blower, the duster what I have, the blower air duster I have. Excuse me. You gonna try to go to bed early tonight so you can get some rest?
Hopefully.
Maybe see if the missus will let you go to bed a little early and see if she can help you take care of the kids and you can get some rest.
I know she will. It's just my game night with one of my good friends.
Just tell them it's like, hey, I'm under the weather tonight, so I'm gonna take the night off.
Yeah.
Remember, your health is first, because you can't do anything for you can't do much for your family if you're sick.
Yeah.
You still streaming? Do you still stream, BD?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Over on Twitch still, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about going to streaming on Twitch and Kick.
You do not want to stream to Kick and Twitch. Twitch is being a stickler.
Oh, again?
If you are not allowed to have another platform in your chat. That is the latest drama with Twitch is even though they're allowing multi-streaming, they're not wanting you to multi-stream. It's a ridiculous thing. I haven't heard whether they have actually banned anybody for that yet, but that was something that I had seen. I think it was yesterday, the day before that was going on. You know how Twitch is. They don't like you going on any other platform besides theirs, so for some reason they still feel like they have the control over that. I think the biggest thing for that is just because of the fact that, I mean, even though Kick has issues, Kick has made a lot of great moves for creators. And when you make a lot of good moves for creators that benefits the creator and not giving you all the money like they do, like they take, um, it can make them jealous, and it's because it takes money out of their pocket.
Yeah.
But if they made better decisions, they wouldn't have to worry about that. Just like a job, people don't leave because of the fact that just because no, well, for the most part, people don't leave because there's better opportunities. It's a lot of times it's because of the fact that you're doing something stupid that you shouldn't have, and people want to have better opportunities.
Yeah.
Or as a creator, if you have an opportunity to make more money to be able to help take care of your family, why wouldn't you? I mean, take Stone Mountain for example. I mean, he was a Facebook only guy for a long time. He had his pipeline. I think he still has his pipeline. I don't, it's not through Facebook anymore like it was, I think. Or, or um, partnered with Facebook on that part. I know he's not partnered with Facebook anymore, since how Facebook Gaming's no longer existing. But
Yeah, I don't think it's a thing either.
you can still stream there. It's just they disbanded Facebook Gaming itself. Whew.
Heck.
Facebook Gaming could have been a big thing if they had actually ran it proper. It could have been big. So what killed them a lot was the fact that they had a lot of issues with their payment system,
Yeah.
and they never addressed it. Well, I think they addressed it. They just didn't fix all the people that they owed money to.
Yeah.
I know one guy, they still owe him like $400 that he's never gonna get.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Huh?
That's crazy for me to be 400.
Luckily, it's not enough to have to get taxes done on it, but still, if it was a taxable amount, which is about $1,000, if you make over 1,000, you have to do taxes. But which I get to do taxes next year. It'll be the first year I get to do taxes for my streaming.
Oh, cool.
First year and next year will be 11 years of me streaming. It'll be the first time for this year. It's 10 years that I would have to do that.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna have to get with a tax advisor and see what all I need to do. I know some of what I can do, what I can use on my taxes. Like you can really use your internet bill, put towards it.
Okay.
Any of my equipment I bought, I can tax it.
Cool.
The literally the space I'm in, I can use this room. I could literally use this whole entire room as as a tax exemption or a tax write-off, not a tax exemption. Fire. Hey, Goofball, what are you doing, Scouty? If you're hungry, go eat your food. You just wanting to lick the bed, you goofball. Did they ever give us a season 2 of the She-Hulk anime show that they had on Disney? Do you know? I don't think they did. Huh?
What show? What show?
She-Hulk.
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember. I didn't think they had. That wasn't half bad.
Did you ever play Star Wars Squadrons?
Huh?
That flying game they came out with?
Squadrons? I don't think I ever played that, no. I may have, I'm not sure. When did it come out?
I think it was 2018 maybe.
I don't think I did. At least not that I remember.
It was fun if you like the flying the spaceships and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly getting into some of the older stuff. I want to get back into some of the older stuff. I thought about bringing the Switch back.
Oh, yeah.
Doing some Mario Kart, but I'm not sure how popular it would be because of the fact that so many people, because of the fact that they got that new Switch, you know?
Yeah.
Which I am not spending $500 on a Switch. I'm just saying that straight up right now. I am not spending $500 on a Nintendo Switch handheld. They're out their goddamn mind on that.
Yeah. I hope it goes down in price a lot for the Switch Lite, so I can get one for my son.
Isn't the Switch Lite like less than $200?
It wasn't. Before the Switch 2 came out, I think whenever I looked at it, it was about $300.
Really?
$299.95, yeah.
That was what the Switch was priced at.
I know when the Switch first came out, it was like $500.
Was it? Because I bought my Switch, what was it, 4 years ago, I think it was, 3 or 4 years ago. I bought that thing for like $300. Of course, I bought it secondhand, but the pricing on it when it was in the store was like $299.
Oh. Let me actually see what it looks like.
Of course, that was before all the inflation and everything. Actually, no, that was after the pandemic. Or during the pandemic.
Oh, dang it.
I don't know. Would you die?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the Switch Lite at Walmart is $175.
That's what I thought. I thought it was under $200 because it's not. It doesn't have the ejectable button all built
Yeah,
in.
you can't dock it, which is the only thing about it. But you can only play it handheld mode. That's
Yep.
probably what I would get for me or my son. They don't want to get one of those Steve Steam decks, so I can play my computer games.
Let
I'm
me
working
think
with
about it.
Woodwork or
Maybe I'll
something.
just get send. Oh, I could maybe I haven't used my Switch in so long. Maybe I'll just wipe it and I can send it out to you. Your kids will have more use out of it anyways.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you.
Let me think about it. I'll get back with you on that.
Yeah. Appreciate it all. Yeah, he would love that.
Oh, I'm sure he would. I mean, both of them would because it has the ejectable buttons. It has the stand, everything with it, so you could play. Your kids could play. I still have it has the little controller on it, so you could hook it up to the TV and just play it like it's a controller and all that. So it'd be
Okay.
something your kids could have some
I,
fun with.
I'll have to have him send a little video to you saying thank you if you do.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be necessary.
I always make him say like thank you to everyone if they do anything nice to him. It's funny he's starting to like girls and stuff.
How old
He's
is
so
it?
cat
How old is he now?
5.
Holy
I think
cow!
he's
That means whenever we first get to know that he was a baby.
yeah.
You're the second person I known that I've known you long enough to. Cause Wicked, I've known one of his kids since she was a baby.
Yeah.
Holy cow! That is crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Get out of here, guy.
Can you give me something better there, Pretzel?
Yeah, he just finished T-ball, and he was invited to be on the All-Star baseball team, which was
Hell
cool.
yeah.
And one of the coaches for the All-Star team was a girl, was a lady, and then he was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. You're my favorite girl." I was like, yeah, just keep saying nice things to girls.
He's gonna have himself a girlfriend before he even gets into middle school.
Uh,
Your girl troubles are coming sooner than you thought.
we've already seen him like kissing girls and stuff.
Uh-oh. Before you know it, you're gonna have to teach him the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then we'll see like a pretty girl like on TV or something. I'm like, oh, is that your girlfriend? And he was like, no, she's older than me.
She's
I
too
could be a
old for
girlfriend
me,
that's my age.
Dad.
Yeah.
Ah. Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, "Hey, there's a cute girl." It's like she's gonna go, "Dad, you're embarrassing me."
Oh, hang on. Moment's calling.
Huh?
I said, hang on, always calling.
One moment, please. Hey, clean that sponge off a little bit.
What do you know about all the filth that's going on here, huh?
Go. I believe.
We are unique.
Ah.
We are unique.
Excuse me. I do apologize.
We are unique.
Oh, my adorable puppers. And turn that fan down a little bit. It's starting to cool me off. There we go. There we go. I like one of Self-Res's coasters that someone else had bought. It says, coffee because adulting is hard. I mean, that's pretty good saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying, chat?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, buddy. You're completely fine.
Yeah, my wife is coming home, and my son said that he wants to eat pork chops with us.
He wants pork chops.
Yeah.
I mean, pork chops are always good.
They are. We're gonna make pork chops, corn, and mashed potatoes for dinner, I think.
Very nice. That sounds like a delicious dinner. I have to see where everything is. I gotta be a little tighter until the next pay period because this pay period was all the bills.
Yeah. That's how ours was. We have a lot of bills at the front of the beginning of the month, and then at the end of the month.
I usually pay most of my bills on the I pay some of the bills usually with the rent paycheck, but I decided instead I would do it a different way this month. They'd would get his monthly stuff that he does for all the back end paid next month early. So don't got to worry about that, but
Yeah.
almost ready to get the website up and officially running.
Yeah. You already bought the URL or
Oh yeah, I bought the URL at the beginning of the year. Right now, the only thing I'm waiting on doing is I need to either this weekend or next Wednesday. I gotta start packing up all the art pieces I've done, put them in boxes, and weigh them, so I can put a weights. So I can put the weights for them, so that whenever someone decides to buy them, it will give you automatically what the shipping cost will be. Because everything's going to go from right now, before the website going up, everything's just the price of the wood art with shipping included. When it goes to the website, it's going to be the price of the art plus shipping. That way it covers the cost of the website as well.
oh, okay.
So, because some of those pieces, I was actually having to eat some money on the shipping.
Yeah.
Because I was covering about $20 on shipping, and like states like Texas, those were actually cost me more.
Oh, okay.
It just depends on it just depends on how far you are from like the hub in that state. And the states, so like big states, some big states have only like one hub, so it cost more on the shipping. Because I use priority shipping, so there's a tracking number. So the person that would buy them would have tracking and knowing where it's at, and I also know. So if someone sends me a message saying, "Hey, I haven't received it," then I would go back and check where it's at, what's going on with it.
Yeah.
I make sure everything I do that I can make sure all those pieces get to everyone. Whoever buys them or wins them in the giveaways, which those giveaways for the wood art's going to be changing a little bit on how it's done.
Yeah. Understandable.
The Wood Art Ninja program, it's still going to be, the wood arts are still going to be free. There's just going to be the cost of shipping. The wood arts will be free up to like a certain amount for certain sizes. Obviously, like if I had a piece like this isn't going to be a free piece. This is a big piece.
Yeah.
So, still going to cover, like, if it's a 1 foot by 1 foot, those are still going to be 100% free.
Yeah.
Except for shipping, so.
Oh, you're getting shot.
But you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing the shooting, not getting shot. I'm just saying. I got to the point with streaming too. I'm not too worried about them. I'm trying not to look at metrics anymore. Yeah, as much as I want to get partner and I want to get verified, I've come to the conclusion I probably never will.
It might happen. You never know. What do you have to do still?
I need CCVs, which those have been dropping like no tomorrow. They've been dropping. Dropping so fast. I mean, December I was sitting at 25. I think last time I looked, I was sitting at 5. So I looked at it earlier. I think I looked at it earlier yesterday or something, but I mean, I'm not as like out there like I used to be when it comes to like being super energetic and stuff. I'm kind of chilled out,
Yeah.
so I've gotten older. I've gotten a lot more relaxed because just so much stuff going on. Except for like some games like Assassin's Creed, I still got some energy when it comes to that. But when I'm doing this, a lot more laid back. But that's what I wanted to do anyways. Woo, we got a little fire.
So what is that tip? Is it just like a metal piece that is
Yeah,
just like a metal wire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a positive and a negative. There is electricity going through it. The electricity heats up the wire, the tip on it, and it allows for it to burn the wood. So,
Okay.
I have other tips that are in here. Like, let me grab this one out. Like this is what you get in one of these tips. Like this is one of the designs. There's different design tips on it.
I don't see it. Oh, okay, okay.
So it's a little piece. This end of it goes into the actual wood burner
Yeah.
or the nib wire, and it heats up the tips and heats up the whole thing. It goes into this machine that you see on the side here.
Yeah.
Right now, I think this one's sitting at roughly about 750 degrees
Oh, jeez.
Celsius. Yeah, that's why it's so red. It's very
Yeah.
hot. That's why it creates those flames a little bit because it's very hot.
Yeah.
Why you gotta be extra careful.
That smoke extractor is still doing good work.
That smoke extractor is not even being used right now. I had the
Oh,
window
jeez.
open. I only use the smoke extractor whenever it's cold out.
Oh, okay.
When it's nice and hot out, nice and warm, I keep the window. It's pretty much all the way open. I got that back
Yeah.
fan that you see back there. It faces this direction, so that it pushes the smoke out the window. That's why whenever you look in the stream, you see the smoke going outward or going backward
Yeah.
or going forward, is because that fan is pushing it that way.
Oh, okay.
That main purpose of that smoke extractor was for whenever it was cold, because obviously if it's in the 10s, 20s, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, you don't want to be having that on because that's a lot of heat that you're wasting.
Yeah.
So the point in that was to try to help compensate that temperature, so I'm not freezing my feet off.
Yeah.
Of course, I thought about whenever I move, I might get another one of these desks and just put it on the side so I can actually have like a full area instead of having to deal with all of this clutter that I have with everything being here. But I'm not sure yet because I would still need to get another camera to be able to dedicate over to the side. Got one tree almost done.
And then you just have the bottoms of those other ones.
Yep, that I got the trees right here. I gotta finish. I got the sign. I gotta finish as well.
Is that water or shadows at the bottom?
Huh?
Is that water or shadows at the bottom of the trees?
I think that's like grass.
Oh, okay.
It was part of the design that was on the template. I always thought of it as just like grass.
I tried to do wood burn art a long time ago. I was like 13 years old or 14 years old or something. And I didn't use a pencil like you do with the stencil, and I just used the burner and it melted the stencil because they're plastic.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, I draw. It doesn't matter whether it's a stencil design or it's a fully customized design. I always sketch it on because it makes it easy to um, not only prevent from having that happen, but it allows you to have a base to keep everything from burning. So.
yeah.
I think I'm actually going to let me. I will tell you, if you ever watch Mashal, it kind of reminds me of um, Black Clover in a way, because you know how Vasta doesn't have any powers.
Oh, okay.
Mash doesn't have any actual magical powers either.
Oh, I gotta go preheat my oven. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. There we go. Welcome back.
Yeah, I might play some PUBG in a little bit here. The
Nice.
new season just started.
Oh, did it?
Didn't just start. It's already 2 weeks down, but I need to catch up on the past before the season's over.
I played it last Sunday. You watched that clip I made.
Oh yeah, when you freaking wipe that team.
Yep. With some assistance.
That was good comms by them.
Oh yeah,
Good skill by you.
I figured whenever there was things how they were kind of distracted with the two of the teammates. That was a good way to, because they didn't know where I was at. They weren't paying attention at all to me. To kind of go up to the side. Which worked out, just didn't work out afterwards because I still died.
I need to do what you do the same language team thing, because I keep getting people that have no idea what they're saying. I just hear them yelling at me.
Yeah, that's why I do that. I didn't even know that was there because I would play single player so often, and then when I went to that and I saw that, I was like, I ain't doing this because I want to be able to talk to my community. I want to talk to my team.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't mean you'll get a team that actually has comms, though, still, but...
Someone's shooting at me from over here.
You tried split gauge yet?
Yep. It was pretty fun. I like the arena mode. Yeah, battle royale mode. The battle royale mode might be more fun when there's a solo or duos mode.
It's a lot of fun as well. If you have a full team.
Yeah.
You know, that I think that's the biggest thing for me is I need a full team.
Yeah. I was telling my friend, I was like, you can like the 1v4 teams on there.
Oh yeah.
It's just hard when they're teamed up. Like randoms is no problem, but when they're all teamed up and stacking,
That's when it's hard, yeah.
yeah. You read the scum.
The force is stronger with this one. You know, I was kind of thinking about bringing back the beard a little bit, and I thought about going over to Goodwill, see if they got any suits that somebody has like turned in that's like a black suit, and going to Atlanta and dressing up as John Wick.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Because I'm growing out the hair, and John Wick has black hair, so I could either dress up as Loki and have black hair, or I could dress up as John Wick and get a suit and have black hair. You know. It's gonna be Halloween that starts on. I want to dress up as something. I'm just not sure what I want to dress up as. I haven't dressed up for Halloween in I don't know how many years. Since I was a kid, since I was 18 or so. Holy cow, that sun is beating straight in. I looked up and I couldn't see. Legitimately.
We gotta figure out what my son's gonna do for Halloween this year.
Doesn't know what he wants to do yet?
Uh-huh.
Oh, gotcha. I'll be right back, bud. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Be right back, chat. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit so it doesn't get too hot.
Luna.
These two sometimes. One of them had an accident.
One of the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
My
Most
dogs
likely
always do,
Scout.
like the day after I freaking mop the floors.
This guy's being all energetic and stuff, and it's like, because I grabbed a snack, and he's like, oh, I want a snack. I was like, you think you guys are getting a snack after that? You're lucky you're not, you should be happy you ain't putting time out right now. That you
Yeah.
both ain't in time out. Well, death, but